Just breathe, that's enough for today. You don't need to push yourself any further right now. You don't need to solve anything. You don't need to achieve or transform or make sense of the day. All you need to do, in this very moment, is breathe. Slowly, softly, without expectation, without guilt, without judgment. Just let the air move through your body and let that be enough. Because it is. You are. Even if nothing feels complete. Even if your to-do list is untouched. Even if your emotions feel all over the place. Even if today didn't look the way you needed it to, just breathe. That's enough. I know you're tired. I know your mind is full of things you didn't finish, words you wish you could take back, tasks that feel heavier the longer they wait. I know the world hasn't slowed down just because you need a moment. And I know that somewhere inside you, there's this pressure, this relentless voice, telling you that you haven't done enough, that you should be more, that you're falling behind. But that voice doesn't speak truth. That voice was planted in you. That voice grew in the cracks where no one taught you how to rest. And now it shows up when you try to soften, telling you that rest is weakness, that stillness is failure, that you have to earn your right to breathe. But you don't. You've done enough. Not because you completed everything, but because you made it here. You made it to this breath. Through everything. Through every emotion you didn't have time to process. Through every decision you second-guessed. Through every little moment that felt heavier than it looked from the outside. You made it through, even if just barely, and that deserves to be honored. Even if no one else sees it. Even if no one claps. Even if no one knows what today cost you. You know. Your body knows. Your heart knows. And right now, it doesn't need another push. It needs pause. So just breathe. You are not lazy for resting. You are not falling behind for slowing down. You are not selfish for stepping away. You are not wasting time by choosing to sit here in stillness. This breathing, this quiet, this choosing to exist without performing, this is what healing looks like. Not loud. Not visible. Just real. Just necessary. Just yours. And maybe it's been a hard day. Or a heavy week. Or maybe you've just been tired for longer than you can explain. The kind of tired that sleep doesn't fix. The kind that lives in your bones. The kind that has nothing to do with effort and everything to do with carrying too much, for too long, without a break. So let this be your break. Let this be the moment you set it all down. Just for now. Just long enough to catch your breath. You don't have to hold the world together right now. You don't have to carry the people who expect you to always be okay. You don't have to fix every part of yourself. You just have to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let that be enough. Your worth doesn't increase when you're productive. It doesn't decrease when you're tired. Your worth is not tied to how much you get done. It doesn't hang in the balance of who you please or impress. You are worthy because you exist. You are valuable because you breathe. And that breath, the one you just took, is proof that you're still here, still trying, still deserving of grace. So let go of the expectations for just a little while. Let go of the need to have it all figured out. Let go of the urgency. Let go of the internal noise. Let go of the loop that tells you rest is only for later. Let go of the shame that creeps in when you sit still. Let it all fall away, not forever, just for now. Just for this moment. Just until your shoulders drop and your breath slows and your heart remembers it doesn't have to race to matter. And maybe your mind will try to wander. That's okay. Bring it back, gently. Bring it back to this breath, this space, this softness. Don't force yourself to feel peaceful. Don't try to make this a perfect moment. Just be here, however you are, and let that be enough. Because enough isn't a finish line. It's a feeling. And it starts with how you treat yourself in the quiet. It starts with the way you speak to yourself when no one's around. It starts with the way you allow yourself to just be. So tonight, remind yourself, I don't have to earn my right to rest. I don't have to perform to feel loved. I don't have to be perfect to deserve peace. And I know there's a lot you didn't get to today. There are texts you haven't answered, calls you haven't returned, deadlines that are creeping closer, people who might be waiting on you. But they can wait. The world can wait. Right now, your body is asking you for something more important. It's asking for a moment, a pause, a breath. That's not procrastination. That's protection. That's preservation. That's what it looks like to care for yourself instead of pushing yourself into the ground. You don't need to be on all the time. You don't need to be available all the time. You don't need to be productive all the time. You are not here to serve the world at the cost of yourself. You are not here to earn love by overextending. You are not here to burn out trying to be everything for everyone. You are here to live, to feel, to rest, to breathe. So let yourself exhale. Let yourself loosen. Let yourself feel whatever you feel. And if all you did today was survive, that is enough. If all you managed was to get through it, that counts. If all you have energy for now is sitting in the dark with a voice reminding you that you are still okay, that matters. There is no prize for running yourself into the ground. There is no gold star for pretending you're fine. There is no finish line where someone hands you permission to breathe. You have to give that to yourself. You have to say, this is enough. Even if your day felt messy. Even if your thoughts are tangled. Even if you don't feel peaceful yet. Peace doesn't always arrive all at once. Sometimes it comes in pieces, in breaths, in moments like this. Moments when you choose softness instead of shame. When you say to yourself, I can stop now. I can let go. I can be here. You don't need to change anything tonight. You don't need to fix your mindset. You don't need to transform your life in a single breath. You just need to return to this one, and the next, and the one after that. You just need to let this moment be what it is, a quiet, sacred place to breathe. Because even in your worst moments, you are still allowed to feel calm. Even on the hardest days, you are still allowed to feel peace. Even in the chaos, you are still allowed to return to yourself. So let's return. Let this be your anchor. Let this be your exhale. Let this be the space where you don't have to pretend. Where nothing is required of you. Where no one is asking for anything. Where you don't have to explain why you're tired, why you feel off, why you don't have the words. You can just be here. Silent. Still. Soft. Just breathe. That's enough for today.